Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take it with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. Just leave it right where you found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective, and you should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes. Yes, we shall. What are we getting into? We are getting into zodiac messages. I'm going to run through all the signs. I will do my best to timestamp after the live. All right. I'm going to open with messages for all the signs. Collective messages. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide these messages. Guide myself and this collective always, in all ways. Thank you. Welcome, ho-hoies, to the Tribe of Favor. Make sure you're getting those likes up. And make sure that you are a subscriber. All right. Messages for all signs. Messages for all signs. The arrow in the reverse. Wild woman. The sweat lodge in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the corn. Excuse me. Collective, somebody is amazed by you. They are amazed at your growth. They're amazed at how tall you're able to stand. No matter the storms that have tried to blow you over. Someone recognizes a pain within you, deep and nearly unmatched. But I say nearly because this person can only recognize that pain within you because they have felt it within them. Whether you're the wild woman or whether this is a wild woman that's amazed by you. What they're most amazed by is your temperature. It's that your temperateness, your temperance. It's that though you may be wild, you don't burn too hot and blaze things down, and yet you're not ice cold. Although some of the things that left their scars on you should have left you cold or aflame. And perhaps for a time they did. But it's an understanding of, again, temperateness, temperance. tempering that temper, and staying. Beautiful. All right, that one was for all the homies. Aries, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting the likes up, Aries. Make sure you're subscribed. Aries, you're in hermit mode energy. Blocking out, most specifically, mothering energies. There's a wondering, Aries, of who can you trust, and can you trust anyone? An understanding that you can trust yourself. You need to be able to trust yourself. There's something about being given a chance, an opportunity to become or to show that you're a luminous warrior in a very beautiful way, not in a violent way, in a very beautiful way. Let me get some numbers here, some shanty numbers. It's a lot about self-preservation. Someone felt like they had no choice but to cut off a feminine energy, perhaps mother energy. They felt like they had no choice because whatever this energy was, it just made them feel lost. It made them feel manipulated. In Aries, you don't like to feel manipulated. There's something about learning to understand and to decipher things, and ciphering and deciphering being very beneficial to you at this time, Aries. Shuffle around for a second here, and then I'll get some tarot. Aries, you feel like your soul is on fire. Soul on fire. There's a lot in your energy about family struggles, generational struggles. And I'm getting something about even if you did cut off a feminine, mothering, nurturing energy, your love still burns for them. Okay. Messages for Aries, please. The World. The Seven of Swords. smooth sailing as possible, even if you've had a rocky start, Aries. What I'm getting here is don't deceive yourself into thinking that you're not in charge of your life, that you're not the creator of your own masterpiece, that you're not behind the wheel of your existence. Do not deceive yourself into believing that you are not in charge of yourself, your life, your choices, your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors, your vibrations. I'm getting something about not wanting to accept and I just lost it. Not wanting to accept. Not wanting to accept peace of mind. Not willing to put in the work and the effort that it takes to hone that temperance and that temperateness I was talking about before. But the world, the universe, spirit, you all need you to know that you're worth the work, you're worth the effort, and the effort is worth it in the long run. It's worth it to begin following your heart's desires. It's worth it to begin allowing life to motivate you. Hi, darling. I'm glad you did too. I hope you're well. Aries, it's time to put in the work so that you can have the reward. Because the reward's right there waiting. The reward is right there waiting. Albeit consequences are there waiting if the work gets shirked. Don't shirk the work. I love you, Aries. All right. Who do we have next? Leo. Leo, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting those likes up. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to shuffle this for a moment. And then we're going to go back to the oracle for Leo. Awesome. Welcome home, homie. Okay. We're going to go with the Nature's Oracle. Messages for Leo. Right off the bat. Leo, you're in reflection mode. Reflection mode. When life is in alignment with the soul, everything flows smoothly. Reflect on your life. Make changes if necessary to achieve alignment. To achieve a soul and central oneness. I'm going to grab some numbers. something about a time to act. It being a time to act, and within the action, something is going to be revealed. Signs. Signs are all around. Pay attention to repeating patterns, numbers, unique creatures you encounter. These are divinely guided messages from the universe. Specifically here, I see what I believe to be a white-tailed doe. If you're seeing a lot of deer lately. Reflect on the signs that you're given at this time. You have card 31. Reflect on the signs that you're given in this day. Pay attention today, specifically the day that this video finds you, Leo. Pay attention to the signs and reflect upon them. Anything else for Leo? Ooh. Something very unique is going to happen. Something very unique is going to be revealed to you in these signs once they're reflected upon. Something about survival and transformation. Something about surviving and transforming through the toughest of circumstances. Being reborn, beginning anew, reawakening, and never giving up. There's something that's going to bring you hope. A brand new sense of hope that cannot be denied. So a lot about deer, rainbows, and unique growth. I like it. All right, on to the tarot for Leo. After a quick shuffle. You guys have Taela, Taela. Keep your demons for channeled music in the background. This is beautiful, Leo. This is an energy of I know who I am, I know what I'm worth, I know where I've been and where I'm going for the most part, and nothing icky is going to get me sticky. I like that. I think we're going to go with Tarot of the Abyss for Leo. Messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. These are taken upright and reversed. So you'll see me switching around the shuffling quite a bit. Make sure the messages that need to come out do and can. What do we have for Leo? Leo, you're in an energy of never letting anyone take your strengths. The Strength card, right? Never letting anyone take your strengths and turn them into weakness. Not letting anyone turn your strength against you. Use your big heart against you. That's beautiful. It's co-creating personal boundaries and understandings with the universe and spirit, your spirit team. The Hanged One in the reverse. I like this. Cheers. This is, I'm not stuck. Again, no one sticky's getting me, or no one icky's getting me sticky, Leo. This is I don't got time to hang around for no bullshit. I don't got time to hang around for nothing that's going to make me feel stuck. Eight of Cups. Yeah, just don't got time for it. Period. I've got magical, mystical things to be doing. I don't have time to be doing anything icky and getting all sticky. I don't know why that one really that one's sticking, you know? Leo, you're in an energy of not letting anything weigh you down. You're releasing anything that burdens you and refusing to carry anyone else's burdens. Absolute refusal. Although there is much to be said about the moment that strong lion heart of yours comes into your strength and comes into your power and learns and just not even really learns, but maintains the essence of, nope, don't got time. Nope, don't got time. I got stuff to do. I'm really, 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 really busy. And releasing the things that weigh you down, releasing burdens that aren't yours and never were. There's a lot to be said about other people. You're not taking anyone's burdens from them and making them your own, but in you learning how to release the burdens, other people see you doing it and they're like, whoa, look what Leo's got going on over there. Look at the stuff that Leo's putting an end to. And look at the stuff that Leo is bringing to life over there. Rebirthing. Birthing. It's a sight to behold. The moment you decide to stay away, get away, stay away from anything that makes you feel stuck, and maintain your own energy of cleansing and clearing and cleansing and clearing and movement, flow. If you're not stuck, you can go with the flow. And that's Leo's energy right now. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Sagittarius, welcome home, homies. Make sure you're getting those likes up. Subscribe to the tribe if you've yet to do so and you enjoy this vibe. I'm going to shuffle for a second and I will grab you guys oracle cards. The oracle for the Sag. I do believe we'll go with Wild Child Oracle. Messages for Sagittarius. Oh, right off the bat, I dropped that one. Trove. There have been crows all around me all day, just bah, bah, bah. And what this says to me is that you're in crown energy right now, Sagittarius. You're in enjoyment of what it is that you have, what it is that surrounds you, what it is also, I'm getting your spiritual treasure trove inside. Mirage. That brings on a whole new aspect of the message to me. Saggy, that says, be careful not to be too materialistic. Sometimes thinking that, you own all the treasure and all the treasure is yours. Sometimes that's not real. That's more of a mirage. You're very welcome. I'm thankful it was accurate, honey. Messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Saggy. I just started getting something with this. It's without over enjoyment of materialistic things. Do enjoy what it is that you have without feeling, peanut butter and jelly about what others have and what you may not have at this time. Don't allow yourself to creep into covetous energy. It doesn't feel good We don't want you there, you know? Echo. Echo. The bunny rabbit here makes me think of fear. It also makes me think the word pray. Sagittarius, are you afraid to pray? Immediately, as soon as I asked that question, I started hearing that new Jelly Roll song. God, I need a favor. I only talk to God when I need a favor. Who the hell am I? Who the hell am I to expect a savior? If I only talk to God when I need a favor. But God, I need a favor. Don't mind my voice, but that's coming across really, really strong. Don't be afraid to pray. Give it to God. Talk to Spirit. That right there is a treasure. Your connection to Spirit is a treasure. A whole trove of treasure that is nourishment, true nourishment in darkness and in the desert. Light in darkness and nourishment in the desert. Don't be afraid to pray. Talk to the moon. Let the moon talk to you. We're going to get some tarot. As I started to shuffle that, I got one more message for you, Saji. It's another channeled song. A lot of music here for you today. Our roots run deep. What is it? Trevor Hall? Something. Keep on adding branches to the family tree, and that's the reason why our roots run deep. Our roots run deep, yeah. I do believe it's Trevor Hall Family Tree, maybe. Or Soul Seed Family Tree. Soul Seed, S-O-L. Yeah. All right. Which tarot deck are we going to use? I think we're going to use the Illuminati. Tarot of the Illuminati. And if you guys are not familiar with the deck, no, it has nothing to do with the whole New World, yada yada, or even the old thoughts of it. It's its very own thing. You'll have to check it out, but it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Anyways, Sagittarius, the devil in the reverse. This is especially this coming as I was sitting there singing that, keep on adding branches to the family tree. This is an energy of family curses, generational curses being broken. Toxic cycles that just go back and back and back. Cycles of abuse, cycles of substance misuse, cycles of just shit. Shitty, shitty cycles that go back for as long as can be remembered. Being broken. Broken. For generations to come. For the family tree and the new branches to be healthy. For the family tree and the new branches to be healthy for Saji. Yes, please. Death to the Tower. Death and the Tower. You know, I'm going to go straight with the book on this one. I'm just going to give you guys, I'm going to juice this lemon for every piece of information, every drop of lusciousness that Sagittarius needs for that, because those are some big cards. Are you ready, Saggy? Are you ready? Also, that's what the cover looks like. Absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite decks to work with, the artwork alone. But also, when we get reading, you'll see. All right, the Death card. The sunset roads of metamorphosis. When the river runs red, as the sunset with the blood of the hero, and the keening of the grieving mother wails across the land, I shall ride triumphant. Then I will open my mysteries to you like the wings of the raven, or the butterfly from the chrysalis. Know this and do not fear. Everything dies and nothing is destroyed. You stepped into this world under pain of death and you are already dying. The hour of your death is unknown, but it is certain, and nobody is promised tomorrow. Sometimes I come as an enemy, sometimes as an opposing warrior, sometimes as a friend, and most often as a stranger. But do not fear. You've died 1,000 times already. Your constituent parts rotted away long ago to allow new parts to grow. Your concept of self has died and been reborn as a phoenix from the ashes countless times. You have bid farewell to who you were before and what you knew, and taken to walking the sunset roads that led across the world to dawn. With every step, you are like the corn of the fields. We had corn pop up earlier. With every step, you are like the corn of the fields, ready for my scythe. With every breath, you are teaching your lungs the death rattle. Whilst in life, you are in death. I say it a third and final time, do not fear. Remember, you must die, and the small deaths of your life are preparation for that final nightfall, when the shades of this world fall from your eyes, and you take my hand as it reaches for you, joining me on the sunset roads. When this card comes up, it's here to speak about transition and transformation, metamorphosis, death in many forms, letting go of the old self, cutting away that which is no longer needed, slow decay, taking on new forms or ways of life, and ushering in change. That's going to be the strongest message right there, ushering in change, when directly following you have the Tower. Okay. Destruction of the self at the edge of the abyss. You worked so hard to build so high, to construct great walls and create beautiful things. You attached yourself to them, considering them to be extensions of yourself, your personality, your ego. That was your mistake. In the end, everything must be destroyed. If you build false towers and unstable foundations, your buildings will crumble to dust. Everything you ever strived for, everything you showed to the world as you, must be destroyed. Only when all sense of your ego and attachment has been cut away can you receive illumination. For years, you have looked out at the world from tiny windows, protected behind the mask of bricks and mortar. For too long, you have known your self, and self is in quotations. For too long, you have known yourself. All knowledge up until now is false. The more you cling to it, the harder it will be to let go and move on. It is time for illumination, and since you've made it so hard for revelation to come to you, please don't shoot the messenger. You must now face the lightning strike. It will destroy everything you have surrounded yourself with to get to you. And when it does, you shall fall. Nothing can be left over from this, no mercy given. You will be liberated from that tower. And as you fall, you shall be able once again to see the stars that you've missed for so long. The themes and the concepts here, Sagittarius: sudden destruction and devastation, catastrophe, destruction of the ego or sense of self, painful awakening and realization, a bolt out of the blue, removal of constructs in your life, fall from grace, falsely built parts of your life torn down, hubris, revelation through extreme pain. The only thing that I feel like a jerk even saying that, as it's the only thing that I could think to come to mind is that, for all things a season and a reason. But yeah, even then, I just feel like a dink saying it, so. But no, I don't, because it takes me back to the beginning of that release, letting all of that go. This death and rebirth, this tower, Sagittarius, it happens for a reason. It happens to cut loose that which no longer serves. It happens to cut out the poison for generations to come. Starting with however long it is that you have left. Spirit seeks to pull you out of the poison with whatever time you have here. Heavy stuff. All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. Much love, homies. On to Taurus. Taurus. I'm going to give these a shuffle real quick, and we will get you an Oracle Taurus. All right. Excuse me. I think we're going to do Sacred Earth for Taurus. Smoke cleanse real quick. That was some thick, heavy energy. Beautiful. Informational, but thick. All right. Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus. Taurus, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting the likes up. Also, make sure you are a subscriber if you enjoy the vibe. Messages for Taurus. Thank you. Fragments. Surface in the reverse. Stretch in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, perception. Perception. Fragments. Surface in the reverse. Stretch in the reverse. And I think I already showed you perception, but just one more time. Perception. What I'm getting here, Taurus, is that Many, many of you feel deeply, deeply broken, deeply torn apart at your core, torn apart from yourself, torn apart from those that you love. And there's this underlying feeling of anger, and it clouds the need to accept a responsibility that is the only thing that will allow growth, change in a healthy way. Accepting responsibility for our part in things can be really, really, really hard, and it can suck, and who wants to do it, you know? But at the same time, if we don't, sometimes we're the only one that can step up, take responsibility, and fix what was broken. Sometimes. There are some Tauruses out there that need that. I hope that you're able to step up to yourself, for yourself, and for those that love you. I feel like you think that you're the only one that loves people sometimes, Taurus. You don't think that you're loved. And so you bury that you love people. You bury it under a bunch of bull. But it's there. On both sides. You love and you are loved. Don't be afraid to give love to be loved. And if you're being loved, don't be afraid to give love. Someone needs to know that your future does not have to look like your past. I like it. Shuffle this, and then we'll get on to Tarot for Taurus. Tarot for Taurus. I think we'll go with the Heart and Hands Tarot for Taurus. Heart and Hands. Messages for Taurus, please. Messages for Taurus. Taurus, I can see it in your energy that you feel shaky. I'm getting, for some, it's an energy of sobriety. It's an energy of like the early morning shakes because you haven't had a drink or whatever it is that you get the shakes without. That card wanted to jump out, but it didn't. So, all right. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You're shaky one way or another as you're trying to build something new, as you're trying to start something fresh, start doing something different. There's an energy of being very, very shaky. I'm going to go by the book for this. We're going to do it by the book. Get you every bit of information that you may need at this time, Taurus. What was it? The Ace of Pentacles. This card indicates that a seed has been planted and new growth is imminent, Taurus. A new enterprise, opportunity, or windfall will increase your prosperity, security, or material comfort. Projects undertaken now will meet with success. Hard work is required, but your efforts will bring satisfaction. That brings me right back to sometimes taking and accepting responsibility for things can be really hard work, but worth it. So worth it because it allows for growth. I'll grab me a sip of coffee real quick. I also feel like I should have some music going for you guys. It paused. Messages for Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? What's the most important thing that I could say to Taurus when they find this video? Monsters in your head right now, Taurus. A head full of monsters. Head full of monsters, J.D. Higgins. It's a song. Princess of Cups in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Again, I'm going to go by the book for these. We're going to do it right by the book. Every piece of information. Princess of Cups. Real quick, just by the music in the background, it's heavy. It's heaviness in the energy, Taurus. What is this? A creative and sympathetic but somewhat oversensitive person. This Princess of Cups in the reverse. I'm assuming this is not you. I'm assuming, and hey, maybe it's making an ass out of me and someone else, but I feel like this is somebody else. I feel like this is potentially a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A creative and sympathetic but somewhat oversensitive person. She may be a romantic, easily influenced by emotional or appeals. She may be a romantic, easily influenced by emotional appeals or idealistic rhetoric. Alternatively, heartaches or traumas may cause her to construct a facade of indifference or cynicism. This card may also represent heartache more generally or the influence of flattery, seduction, or emotional manipulations. Once upon a time, there was someone, potentially a female water sign, that was able to manipulate you. They were able to influence you with flattery, seduction. They can't anymore. Their facade of indifference or cynicism is dropped. It's been dropped. Couldn't be held up for long. This might also be reflective energy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a water sign. Maybe it could be. Maybe it could be this is how Taurus acted with a water sign. Maybe both. Take it how it resonates or leave it for somebody else. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Misfortune is in store through no fault of your own. Misfortune is in store through no fault of your own, Taurus. There's not much you can do but accept this turnabout and make the best of it. The situation will turn around before long. You know, I feel like I'm not even going to try to decipher that. That's the message that you need about whatever situation you're facing, Taurus. Misfortune may be in store through no fault of your own, but there's not much you can do but accept this turnabout and make the best of it. Situation will turn around before long. I gotta say, that right there, sorry guys, sorry deck, that feels like a cop-out to me. Don't shoot the messenger, Taurus. That feels like a cop-out to me. That feels like exactly what I've been talking about. You have to stand up and take some type of responsibility for some type of something, some type of vibration that you've sent out into the world, or something, the way that you reacted to somebody else's vibration coming at you. Maybe you stooped down to somebody else's level and you weren't supposed to. But there was something that was through some fault of your own. That's what I'm here to tell you. Like, sorry, not sorry. That's what Taurus needs to know at this time. There was something that was. And if it was, for the Tauruses that know exactly, and they're like, oh, fuck. Gypsy just called me out. Spirit just called me out. There's a chance to fix it. That's the important part. There's a chance to turn it around. There's a chance to step up and do the work. You don't just have to accept that this is the way that things are and you didn't do nothing and there's nothing you can do about it. Bull, Taurus, bull. Now I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys. If you still love me, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up, please. All right. Moving on to Virgo. Welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up. Also, make sure you are subscribed if you like the vibe. I'm going to shuffle these up a second and grab Virgo an Oracle. These ones are kind of big for the hands. You guys have Tom McDonald, bad news for your channeled song, Virgo. You have some bad news for your moms. What has Virgo been up to? Honestly, we're going to get into the index cards for Virgo. Oh, immediately. Somebody's name Rose. Maybe that's somebody's mom's name. Either way, there is something about paying attention to your heart chakra at this time, but also being empathetic to other people's heart chakra. Aromatherapy, the scent of rose, may be very, very helpful in connection to whatever you've got going on in your heart space. Honestly, right now you may have a lot of awakening, a lot of exhilarating feelings, a lot of balancing of emotions. And if that's, a lot to process, rose for aromatherapy, okay? When your heart chakra is open, you're more compassionate. You're friendlier. You're going to strive for more harmony within your relationships. And when you're maintaining that openness and keeping it cleansed and flowing, your ability to feel love, to feel kindness, to feel affection, and kind of like I was saying to Taurus before, ability to give love and be loved in return, both, yes, it's that ability is going to be increased much. So Virgo, there's a lot about maintenance of the heart space right now. Keeping it clean and maintained beautifully. Not letting people and energies flow in and out. Yes, you want your heart chakra open. You want your communication and your compassionate friendliness open, but there's a lot about not letting people trample in and out of your heart. Something about you have the potential and the ability to connect with people very intensely. Be careful, because not everybody's looking to keep it 100 with you. There's a lot here about you've been going through a vibrational shift, straight up shift in the vibration, learning how to tune out the rain, tune out the storms, and not in a way that's like blocking out if you need to cry, but it's like trying to keep your conscience clean and less drama around you, and that allowing you to breathe easier. I hope that makes sense. We have some Virgos that have been self-taught to shame themselves. And in doing so, shame others. And not like offering advice when solicited. No, just straight up shame. I don't like it. And there's something about stop spending so much time with your head in the dumpster fire that is Twin Flameville, Virgos. Some of you need to know that there's a dumpster fire out there that's not your twin flame. Stop paying attention. Okay. All right. Well, that one was special. On to tarot for Virgo. Tarot for Virgo. Which ones, though? Shadowscape. Whoa, that was a whole pile. Don't be mad at me, guys, if I gotta say what I see in my cards, you know? If I'm not keeping it real, then what are we doing here? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Swords in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Four of Wands. I don't know if you guys can see these very well. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Empress. We have a lot of homies in Empress energy today. And the Hanged Man in the reverse. We also have a lot of people not hanging out for shit that shit doesn't need to be gotten hung out for. I don't know. All right. With this Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting Magician energy, as above, so below. I'm getting alchemical reactions. I'm getting being handed nothing and making something of it. Excuse me. I also just got being handed everything and making nothing of it. That's what the shame is, isn't it? Feeling like you were given every choice, every chance, every opportunity, and you threw it away. But there's also, it's like being given another chance, being given another opportunity, and not understanding why, and not thinking that you deserve it. But time moves forward. Time seeks to help things and people and situations heal. Time seeks to help things heal, not heal all things, help things heal. And there's no time like the present for healing. There's no time, excuse me, like the present for rebuilding, vibing. There's something that you know how to do, Virgo. There's something that you're really, really good at that not many people are. It's almost like mechanics, understanding the mechanics of things. There's something that you understand. And it's a powerful understanding. It's a powerful knowledge. And it puts you in a seat of power. But there is this underlying and overlaying feeling of, but I don't deserve that seat. Let this be the moment that gives you the understanding that yes, you do deserve it. If you're working towards good, then you deserve good. If you're working towards shit, you deserve shit. But if you're working towards better, you deserve better. And Virgo, I see a lot of Virgos doing a whole lot of work to do things a whole lot better. And not sticking around or giving time to anything that looks, feels, or acts anything less. Period. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Virgo. On to, I feel like it's going to be Capricorn. Yes, Capricorn. Welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting those likes up. Make sure you're subscribed if you enjoy the vibe. I'm going to shuffle these and grab you an oracle. You guys have Nova Rockefeller, channeled music in the background, Capricorn. Hey You by Nova Rockefeller. Hey you. Do you like me now? Are you in love with somebody? I was. If somebody's in love with who they perceived you to be once upon a time, have no idea who you are now, Capricorn. All right. We're going to open with the Witch's Kitchen Oracle right off the bat. You guys have Ginger for power. We're going to get into the book, juice out every piece of information, every drop. Ginger for power. This is the deck we're using. Absolutely beautiful. My knobbly roots turn up the heat. Add to dishes, spicy treat. Lack of zeal has left you sour. Now stand strong, be in your power. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. If you've found that your magical abilities have waned lately, or wish to add more piquancy to your spell work, then allow me to assist. My forceful and fiery influence will help to accelerate the results you desire. For the power of my root has been revered since ancient times. When you are down or when someone tries to overshadow or bully you, your personal power fades. Add some ginger magic into your world and turn up the heat. I will bring you the confidence to live up to your full potential. As your power increases, together we shall combat nightmares, incite passion, and heal physical ailments, such as stomach and digestive problems. In addition to spicing up your culinary delights in the kitchen, my medicinal properties offer anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects for healing the body. And Ginger Revealed says, for millennia, the Chinese and Indians considered ginger a tonic for all ailments. In the 14th century, a pound of ginger was worth a sheep and was highly valued. A pound of ginger was worth an entire sheep. Queen Elizabeth I was said to have invented the gingerbread man. The ancient Greeks wrapped ginger in bread as an after-dinner digestive. Interesting. And there's a tonic, Capricorn, for relieving heartburn, motion sickness, colds, and flu. I'm just going to put this up. If you guys want to pause it and come back to the video later on, you sure can. All right. Anything else for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know as this video finds them? Tears, the onion. This is reminding me a lot of a live from yesterday. Was it the Monday Madness? Madness Monday? Excuse me. Tears, onion. I was going to say I was getting something about things need to be cleared out, but it's like stagnant emotional energy. There, dry your tears. My strength will banish any fears. Eyes will sting, you'll start to weep, but onion magic is yours to keep. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There, it is done. Your emotions seem to be running the show, and crying over spilt milk is not the answer in getting to the root of your sensitive outbursts. If you slice me in half, my chemical irritant will certainly give you something to cry about. My defensive attack is familiar to any kitchen witch, but be brave and fight back the onslaught of teardrops, unless you wish to season your meal with salty tears. Instead, use my pungent, aromatic flavor to transform any dish. And after consumption, you'll find that you have the power of banishment upon your very breath. Plant my bulbs around your property for protection, or slice me in two. Slide in the name of your perpetrator on a piece of paper, and seal with a pin or two to banish harm. I'll soak up negativity, strengthen your immune system, and heal your wounds. And because I grow so quickly, I'm a wizard at accelerating the potency of fertility spells. Now that's definitely not something to cry about. Use onions raw for burns, insect stings, and small cuts. For small burns, take half an onion and apply it to the burn. Hold it in place for a few minutes, then wrap a crepe bandage around the area. For stings and cuts, crush or grate an onion and apply it to the wounds. Pliny the Elder, while traveling to Egypt, discovered that the Egyptians took oaths with their right hand on an onion. They took an oath with their right hand on an onion. The ancient Egyptians saw onion rings as a symbol of eternity. Onions were placed over the eyes of the dead or were wrapped in the cloth of a mummy before it was placed into the tombs. What I'm getting from this immediately, Capricorn, is crying does not make you weak. Showing your emotions does not make you weak. Allowing yourself to break down and cry is actually probably one of the strongest, healthiest things that you could do for your body sometimes. Also, if you guys are, coming upon the sicky ickies, because 'tis the season, ginger and onion may help you a lot right now. And we're going to get into the tarot for Capricorn. Right after I shuffle these in. That was a whole stack. I already said we were done with the oracle, so. Man, yeah, ferocity. Things trying to come out with ferocity, but we've already closed this door. And we have the power. Okay. Sorry, that card said ferocity as it's jumping out at me. It's like, yeah, all right, all right. You keep your ferocious messages. We don't need them. We got our calming ones. Thank you. All right. Messages for Capricorn. I'm going with a traditional Rider-Waite here. The Three of Wands in the reverse. This is an energy of no time to wait, no time to waste. I know everything that I need. I have everything that I need. And that's how I know what I need, because I already have what I need. It's an energy of not waiting for your ships to come in, because they're already there. And it's an energy here of absolutely protecting, no matter what it is that you do have. Trespassers be damned. We had a card fly right out, and I'm going to have to look for it because I can't see it. 1 second. Oh, right. The King of Wands in the reverse. Capricorn, there's an energy here of protecting yourself at all costs, protecting your home, protecting what it is that you've built, protecting everything you have at all costs. To me, the King of Wands in the reverse is someone that feels like they have no real power. And so they seek to siphon and usurp other people's power. It's like they do have a throne of their own, but that throne is crumbling. And so they seek to take other people's. No matter what that takes, no matter what they have to do to get it, no matter whose world they have to flip upside down, they will, because they're tired of being upside down. They're tired. They are tired of living in a crumbling world, but that's the throne that they've built themselves. That's the lack of maintenance that they allowed. And it's not on you, Capricorn. It's not on you. Protect yourself, protect your energy, protect that which you love. And be careful of that which wants to make you think that it loves you. And I don't want to make anybody like paranoid with that, but it's something about that King of Wands in the reverse being close. All right. Gemini, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting those likes up and subscribe to the tribe if you enjoy the vibe. I'm going to grab you an oracle right after I give these a shuffle. Get the music going. It seems to have stopped. Smoke break real quick, Gemini. Smoke break. You guys have Savannah Dexter for channeled music. Savannah Dexter, Ain't Who I Used to Be. Gemini, I just started getting that as that's not your energy. There's someone that's on your mind, and They're not who they used to be. Whoever it is that you're thinking about, they're not even that person anymore. I'm not sure what that's about. Whoa. Someone that you saw as crazy but thought it was kind of sexy? I don't know. All right. That's the song. Savannah Dexter. Ain't who I used to be. What are we going to do for an oracle? Honestly, we have... Oh, actually, no, we have not used them all. We have the Egyptian gods. We're going to go with the Egyptian gods and goddesses. Messages for Gemini. Gemini, is your love like an on and off switch? You turn it on and off. Exploration, devastation, creation. Bottom of the deck, renewal. You have the god, Huh, for exploration. The god Emot for devastation. And Amon-Ra for creation. Bottom of the deck, Hapi for renewal. Underneath of that, it says meditation. I'm going to meditate on these for just a moment. Gemini, you may be connecting with Horus a lot at this time. The Eye of Horus. I'm also getting honestly, it's like being given something, being shown something. Excuse me, and not recognizing it for what it is. Even though when you were shown this thing, you were told what it was. Excuse me. You were told its value. You were told that it was important. You were told. I'm not sure what this is, but it's an energy of knowing, having a gut feeling deep down in the soul that something was like damn near priceless. But still an energy of like getting distracted, seeing something else, and being like, oh, I gotta have that. And pretty much burying or putting on the back burner this valuable thing, this valuable energy, whatever the energy is. Something about this valuable thing, it didn't allow you to have your own way. And so you went off on your own way, exploring for something else, looking for something else. I'm seeing the herring there, and it's making me think like something with long hair. I don't know. But it's an energy of going off, chasing major labels, and leaving behind this, whatever this thing is, something you, even though you were told it was valuable, even though you were told it was, irreplaceable, Even though you knew that, even though you could feel it, you wanted to doubt that. You wanted to be like, oh, doesn't matter that I found this. No, no, no. I gotta find something else. But that being something that brought on devastation to you, and it made you look like an ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe this is vice versa, and it could be something that somebody did to you, Gemini, but this is what I see in the cards. There was something about being two-faced, something about being split when it comes to taking sides, and it being devastating, and it creating, I don't know why I just started seeing something like incestuous, but not incestuous. It's like, you know how humans aren't supposed to, engage in incest because when they do, their children are born with defects. It's like everything that grew from this devastation was defective. Everything that grew from it was sideways and bent and warped and twisted and never came out right. And there's this hope, there's this wish, there's this desire to go back. It's like you've been traveling the road for a long time trying to get back to that thing that you left behind in the first place. But whatever it is, it's not what it used to be. It's not where it was when you left it. It ain't who it used to be. It's worth way more now. And now it's not there. Now it learned how to grow legs and take itself all the way to the bank. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot for Gemini. That was a little awkward. I feel like I'm not making many friends in this live today. Sometimes truths come out that, I'm in control of letting them out. I'm not in control of what the truths are. Gemini, there's something about lying and telling someone that you were more in love with them than you were, and when it, time came and it was expressed that you weren't as in love with them as you said you were, they went nuts. Something like that. Have Lies by Viking Barbie. Rough. Native American Tarot for Gemini, Warrior of Pipes. Yeah, it's an energy of, for a long time you've been paying for, either you have been or you may have to pay for telling someone that you knew you weren't a match to that you guys were an us and that you were going to be us. Even though you knew you weren't a match. All right, I'm getting out of this energy. Love you, Gemini. That's what I've got. Libra, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're getting those likes up. Make sure you're subscribed to the tribe if you enjoy the vibe. I'm going to run through a shuffle here and grab you guys oracle messages. Oracle messages. All right. I have your guys' oracle messages. They're channeled messages. These are some words, some affirmations that Spirit wants you to work with at this time, Libra. And it's all about alignment. Alignment of the chakras, the energetic points. Okay? in regards to the root chakra, create and or find affirmations that, channel affirmations that begin, I am. For the sacral, I feel. For the solar plexus, I do. For the heart, I love. For the throat, I speak. For the third eye, I see. For the crown, I understand. That's what you need to know right now, Libra. I'll get you some tarot though too. This is the Exotic Fantasy Tarot, Erotic Fantasy, Lovers in the reverse. There's no justice for the wicked, broken heart. For the wicked that go around breaking hearts. There's no justice for those that show no love. We have some Libras. Just gotta call you out, not saying it's every Libra, but there are some Libras that have no humanity. Don't be one of them, please. Don't be a Libra that has no love, no mercy, no justice. Please don't be a justice-less Libra. Messages for Libra? Have love and show mercy, Libra. I love you. I'm going to show you some mercy and let you go now. Next up, Aquarius. Welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you're hitting the thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed if you enjoy the vibe. Can't tell if I could shuffle those in enough. That one. There was one. All right, Oracle messages. We're going to go ahead and go with the Gypsy Witch fortune-telling deck for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Working on getting in tune with your spirit by doing shrooms and tripping for days. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry to tell you. The tower surrounded by clouds denotes sickness, and if adjoining, death. The stork denotes change of residence, for the better sooner or later according to the distance which it lies from the person. This wanted to fall pretty far. There's something about some sort of structure. Some sort of structure that weren't built to last, coming down. And I'm getting, don't be afraid, but it has to happen. Has to. So that something better can be rebuilt in its stead. All right, on to the tarot for Aquarius. On to the tarot. I suppose we're going to circle back to Antique Anatomy. That's the first one we used for, was it Aries? the Three of Rods, and the Seven of Coins. Three of Rods, Seven of Coins. Harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. I'm getting, you get what you put in. Put good in, get good out. Put not good in, get not good out. It's a lot about karma and dharma. Reaping what you sow. I don't know what you sowed. What'd you sow? Love you guys. Cancer. Welcome home, homies, to the Tribe of Favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed if you enjoy the vibe. You're patient, Cancer. You know that you have lessons to be learned. You know that there's no need for you to feel alone. You have a place that you call home. And every time you come back home, you're accepted with grace. I'm getting, you like to stand tall in the lion's den. You've learned how to do that. But I'm getting, you're always at home with spirit. You're always at home with your higher power. And you're always at home with yourself. And that's beautiful. We're going to do the runes as your oracle messages. Elder Futhark runes. Cancer, there are some of you out there that need to know that you deserve to be here. You deserve to take up space. You deserve to have a voice. You deserve to stand up for yourself. You deserve not to have to feel like you're self-sacrificing. You deserve to feel like you're growing instead of, excuse me. You deserve to feel like a flower that's thriving and nourishing instead of being ripped out of the ground because it's pretty. Stop sacrificing, stop sacrificing, stop sacrificing. There's something about if you stop sacrificing all that you have and all that you are, then you'll realize that all that you have and all that you are all that you need to have. All that you need to build your home, to build and grow your roots, to inherit things from spirit, from creator, from universe, from source. There's something about the land of birth, maybe something to do with the land you were born in, or creating a land of fertile abilities. And a lot about heritage and heirlooms being important at this time. Stay firm in where your path goes next. Do your best to remain upright. All right, we're going to get into the tarot. Make sure you're letting go of the things that don't serve you anymore, Cancer. This is Satsang, Satsang. I am in the background for your channeled song. It's beautiful. Just the energy coming out of there. I'm just, all right. I believe we're going to go with the Illuminati Tarot for Cancer. All right. Temperance and the Two of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, focus on yourself right now. Focus on taking care of the things that you need to take care of. Don't expect other people to take care of you. And I say that because if you make it so that you literally rely on everyone else all the time, what if there's no one there sometime? Rely on yourself, rely on your connection to spirit. It's really important. No matter what your sign is, relying on your connection to spirit is really important. But there's a lot about not giving in to temptation, not getting distracted by false love, false starts, false partnerships, false hope. Don't get distracted by false hope. Focus. Focus, focus, Cancer. All right. We have Pisces up next. Welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, as well as make sure you subscribe to the tribe if you enjoy the vibe. Shuffle these in for a moment, and we will get you an oracle. All right. I think we're going to do the index cards for Pisces. Index cards. Throw some out. See what lands. Channeled music. Taylor, Taela. I don't cry when I'm high. All right. Pisces, you're working on vibrating at a higher frequency. Excuse me. Intensely sober. I just heard intense sobriety. Okay. Someone feels like they've been working on their sobriety for their whole life. And they feel like they've failed many times, left themselves and many others disappointed each and every time. I'm so sorry. Someone feels like they're leaving themselves and others disappointed each time, but stop overthinking. That's not going to help you get where you're going. Your harvest will come. Excuse me. Wicked good hit. Breaking up stagnant energy, guys. Harvest will come. The moment will arrive. There's a strong call to focus on herbology, on natural, earthy remedies, especially for those seeking to get intensely sober. Bitten by the curse that is addiction, or bitten by, someone with the curse. Usually it comes by watching somebody else that has it, often, not always. But Pisces, many of you feel like you are the wage in somebody else's war against themselves, and that you were bitten in like a werewolf pack. You were bitten into addiction, and you've been struggling your entire life to get it out, to get that fucking wolf out of you, or at least to stop feeding it. And feed, it's like that, was it the old Lakota thing about the white wolf and the black wolf, and which one are you feeding? You're trying to make sure you're only feeding the good wolf. When it comes to sobriety, that's, probably a really important key. In general, though, there is equilibrium in its importance. And so, and you know what? Even when it comes to the sobriety, equilibrium and its importance. If you're trying to get intensely sober, there may be, you know, some help in herbal remedies, in natural homeopathic earthy remedies, perhaps. Um, Someone has massive amounts of strength, though, and that's the wage of their war. I don't know. All right, on to the tarot. Be very cautious of outsiders. Not hateful, but cautious. Tarot of the Abyss. Messages for Pisces. That's a whole lot that went out of there. We're gonna shuffle better though, please and thank you. And maybe not so many. Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces. Ace of Wands. I'll let you look at that artwork actually for a moment. That's beautiful. Ace of Wands, Pisces. To the Four of Wands. With Spirit, all things are possible. With Spirit, a new beginning and building upon that new beginning are absolutely possible. Release the shame that you feel. Release the guilt. Give it to God. Give it to Spirit. Transmute it. That's really important. Forgive yourself. Free yourself. I love you, Pisces. Scorpio, welcome home, homies. Do the tribe a favor, make sure you're getting those likes up and that you are subscribed if you enjoy the vibe. I'm going to shuffle these up real quick and get you an oracle. All right. We're going to go with Wild Child Oracle for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, did you ghost someone? Yeah. There's at least one Scorpio that ghosted somebody because they didn't want to share their treasure trove. And I'm getting something about this treasure trove being something that they were gifted anyway. Scorpio, you were gifted. You were gifted something and you didn't want to share it. So you ghosted somebody. I just got a very strange energy. Well, a very specific one anyhow. We have a Scorpio, at least one, that literally, it's like someone that you love died and gave you all their things, everything important to them, all kinds of lovely treasures, their whole treasure trove, it was all yours, and you're like, mine. You didn't want to share it, so you ghosted everybody and anybody, and you took these things with you, whatever these treasures were. But you're sitting there surrounded by these things, and you're like, Oh, well, maybe something about me has just changed because this trove of treasures, it's got me feeling awful empty. Now I understand what they say about you can't buy happiness. Something about maybe you kept a house and everything in it. Could be vice versa. Someone could have done this to you, Scorpio. Either way, that's what I'm getting. Money can't buy happiness. And that's a hard lesson to learn sometimes. When you think you have everything that you want, you think you have everything that you need, you come to find out that everything you have isn't actually either one of those things. Yeah, it's not actually either one. It was a mirage. Excuse me. Tarot. We're going to go with heart and hands. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. Something, Scorpio, was the apple of your eye. Someone, I feel like something was the apple of your eye and you gave all your attention to it and you started to become like it. Whatever it was, it's almost like you met someone and you were so enamored by them and their sense of self, and you started to imitate their behaviors and their expressions, maybe again vice versa. But it's an energy of something being the apple of someone's eye and all the focus being there. But I'm getting whatever it was, somebody made a home somewhere where they should have been pitching a fucking tent. I don't know. Time, effort, and energy maybe should have been exuded, but not as much. Shouldn't have been as much as was. Confusing. That's confusion, and I want it out of here. And last but absolutely not least, we're going to hit on Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, welcome home, homies. I don't move my feet when I be gliding. Ophiuchus, you're feeling right. You are feeling like all is right in the world. You're feeling zany. You're feeling silly. You're feeling foolish. Maybe a little bit comical. Scatterbrained. All right? Maybe a little bit clownish. All right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no shame in that game. Fun, light, happy. You got tired of being bored to death, or you don't like to be bored to death, period. You don't want nothing to do with it. So, ain't having nothing to do with it. Be careful. Yep. Don't be too light and clownish. Don't let silly and light and fun turn into childish. Yeah, okay? All right. We have someone that is working with candle magic, most specifically when it comes to doing the witch's pyramid. All right? Candle magic mixed with a little bit of the witch's pyramid might just be the thing somebody needs to know about. Candle magic, the witch's pyramid. Okay? So I'm just going to leave that there. But directly behind it, Jesus' orchard, like a chemo for the cancer. Somebody's working on finding Jesus's orchard, and they're getting close with their candle magic and their witch's pyramid. I like that. Something about There's been a line between you and someone, Ophiuchus, that the line's been dead a long time, like a phone call, phone line. It's been down, it's been down for a long time. For the value of peace. But something's ringing. Something wants to ring. Who's answering? Who's on what side? I don't know. Love you, homies. I hope this has been fun, entertaining. I do hope that it reaches who it needs to, how it needs to. Last time I will ask, please get those thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed to the tribe if you enjoy the vibe. Both are free exchanges of energy, but they help the tribe grow. They help me grow. They help us all grow. Until we speak again, my dears. Mwah.